Hey there, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome to, I have possibly a new channel name. Let me ask you what you think about this channel name. On Purpose. You live your life on purpose. There's a purpose for everything that you're doing. God is never making mistakes, so he does everything not by accident, but on purpose. Live purposefully, things of that nature. I'm thinking of the name On Purpose. What do you think? Leave a comment in the bottom down below and tell me what you think of that name. It's going to be On Purpose. It's not going to be. Well, I'm hoping it might be, or we'll see what you got to say. Anyways, today's episode is, you got it, Hate to Great Fridays. Yeah, back by top popular demand. You know what I hate? I hate dogs and cats. What? You hate dogs and cats? Wait, let me tell you. Some cats drive me nuts, because I had a story a long time ago when I had this, my mom had this cat, and I would go down the stairs and I'd be minding my business, walking down the stairs, and the cat was sitting at the end of the stairs, and what did it do? It swatted me in my face. It swatted me in my face. I wasn't doing nothing to it. So as I was saying, I got rudely interrupted by cats, man. The cat swats me on my face. I don't like these cats and swat me on my face. So you know what I did? This was probably bad, but one day I was a kid and my mom left a water bottle and said, hey, if Jessie, which was the name of the cat, if Jessie bites the wires or goes under the Christmas tree, squirt it with the water bottle. And then she left. So what am I going to do? I'm going to chase the cat around the house with the water bottle and empty it. Now, was that cat abuse or animal abuse? Probably, but I was a kid. And then there was another time where the cat was on the back of a recliner chair, and I ran down the stairs and jumped and landed on the recliner chair, and the cat went flying. I thought it was funny. I don't know. I was a kid. I wasn't really trying to hurt the cat. I was just trying to mess with it. And then, so then another thing about dogs is, I was on my bike one day, and I was riding, this dog started chasing me down the street, and I had to ride so fast it chased me down the street. I jumped off my bike, and I put the bike in front of me and the dog like this, and I was yelling at the dog to get away. I don't got time for stuff like that. I don't got time for dogs that can turn around and bite someone's face off. I don't got time for dogs that can, 1 minute you pet them, and then they just snap at you, or they turn into an animal. Yes, they are an animal, but that's not the point. My point is this is why I'm not a big pet fan. My daughter also, for her report card, I promised her, she really, really wanted a fish. And for her report card, I promised her, I said, if you get a fantastic report card, I'll buy you a fish, right? So she came back, she gave me her report card after everything was said and done. It was pretty fantastic. Both me and my wife thought so. So she earned a fish. So I went to the store, and I didn't bring her a fish. No. I brought her 7 fish. 7 fish and a big giant tank and about $100 worth of material inside, which the stuff is ridiculously expensive. I hate how expensive, fish material is and fish food. It's a fish. It's not even going to last more than a couple of months or a year. Anyways, so long story short, and I mean long story short, she wasn't being able to take care of it. So I was taking care of it all the time. And I hate trying to clean stupid, fish tank. I'm got these long arms, and the fish tank was like an octagon shaped one. And I wasn't really enjoying it. So I talked to her and I convinced her. I didn't convince her. I asked her, I said, do you think that you're going to keep this thing? And she said, no, she would like less fish. So I went and I asked them. They gave me the money back, and I downsized to 1 fish and 1 tank. And that didn't work out too well neither. So I asked them if they would take the money back. They did. And I bought her poppets with it. She was more than happy with that. So then I realized that we're not really pet people. We're just not pet people. And, okay, you know what I like? Cat and dog videos. They're the funniest things on earth. They're not my cats. They're not my dogs. I don't care if someone's getting swatted in the head. I think it's funny. As long as it ain't me, that's cool. But anyways, I digress. Cat and dog videos are hilarious. And I always show my kids cat and dog videos. You know what I hate? I hate working for, my Corner Shop or I'm saying out names, Corner Shop or Instacart, which is what I do sometimes in my spare time to make money. And and then you're doing an order, and they throw on this extra, items and stuff like this, and you're there for like an extra hour. People, like, we're out here doing you a favor. We're shopping for you. You can't keep us in there, and then all your stuff is going to spoil, and we're going to be in there for so much longer, and you're not even going to pay us anything different. You know what else I hate? I hate taking one of these orders, and the kilometers is like, go to the store and pick the item up and then drive it like 10 kilometers. You don't have stores near you? Why am I buying stores in Oshawa and then taking it to Ajax? Don't you have a store in Ajax? Don't you have a Metro in Ajax or Walmart or something? Like, come on, man. This is what I hate. You know what else I hate? I hate pain. Who doesn't like pain? I mean, who doesn't hate pain? Pain is bad, man. I'm over 40 now. I'm almost 46 next week, and I'm waking up and I got shoulder pain, and I got my knees started aching up from basketball and weight training back in the day when I wasn't fat and I was really good shape. And, my wife's in pain, and my buddies are in pain. Everyone's in pain. Pain. Now, I know the Lord talks about, that we need to come to him and ask and seek and knock, and the door shall be open. And if we ask, it shall be given. And, if we seek, we shall find. And prayer life is very important. Talk to him and pray for your needs. Don't seek his hand all the time. Seek his face and just have a relationship with him. But that saying is, pain is hard to live with. We live in this world, and I get it, but it's hard to live with. Hey, you know what I like? I like cake. Cake's awesome. My birthday's coming up. I just mentioned it a couple of minutes ago. My birthday's coming up. Man, I like Buddy's cake. Buddy's cake. Buddy from TV? His cake is dope. I like all kinds of cake. Man, chocolate cake. As long as it's birthday cake. Cake's good. Sometimes dry cake's a little bit hard. My wife's mom, she makes West Indian cake, and sometimes I'm not really into fruit cake, and I'm not into some of the drier cakes, but she makes really good coffee cake, and then sometimes pound cake, and sometimes we have coconut cake and coconut bread. It's not really a cake, but I like cake. Like, I'm talking like birthday cake. Like, I'm talking icing and sugar. Man, when I had my wedding, we went to wedding cake testing, and it was one of the greatest experiences ever, because you get to go in there and you get to eat slices and slices and slices of cake. I must have had 10 slices of cake in there, and we chose a three-tier layer cake. And all I can remember is the butter pecan was one of them. Another one was like some kind of a chocolate butterscotchy kind of flavor. We had so much cake left over, and we put it in the freezer. We had cake to last us a month, to the point where it spoiled because we just couldn't eat enough of it. Our wedding was pretty dope. You know what I like? I like weddings. Weddings are cool. You go there, you see people fall in love and have a great time, and have a ceremony and dance and sing and sometimes make a fool of themselves and everything like that. But you know what I hate? I hate when people, they kind of overdo it. You're getting married. This isn't Prince Ali, of Babai. You don't need all the bells and whistles. Just have a wedding, have the people that you love there, do some glamorous stuff, but you don't need the top of the line everything, the top of the line flowers, the top of the line venue, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in food and everything like this. Guys, you're getting married. Spend that on your honeymoon, or put it in your reception, or, something like that. Have a good time. You know what I love? Inflatable arm flailing tube guys. Who doesn't love an inflatable arm flailing tube guy? They're so fun. There's nothing to hate about them. They bring business to companies. They're fun to look at. And hey, who doesn't like to see someone dance? Everyone just wants to dance. Dancing is awesome. And if you can just drive down the street and just do a quick 3 seconds, because that's all you're allowed to do, which brings me to another thing that I hate, which is drivers that are not focusing on the road. But the thing that I like is you do a quick 3 seconds, you look and you see the inflatable arm flailing tube guy. And it's just really cool. It brings joy to my day. I don't remember where I first saw it. It must have been like a cartoon or something like Simpsons or something like that back in the day. But that's fun. I see a lot of them in my neighborhood. And, yeah. So, another thing that I hate? I hate when you think that you've got a plan for your day and things come up. I don't know. It's frustrating when you think that you got your day planned out and circumstances come into place and you can't meet all the requirements of your day. But you know what that brings me to? This brings me to one little saying that I heard. And it's, you want to make God laugh? Tell him your plans. So what are your plans? Are your plans going to be on purpose? Are you going to live with purpose? Are you going to design your day according to God's plan or according to your plan? Live on purpose. Have a purpose. You know, it just fits to be that person. And just wake up and say, today I'm putting it in your hands, God. Today I'm going to live on purpose. I'm going to make a difference in someone's life, and I'm going to follow the steps that you ordered because I know that you have a purpose for me. Jesus had a purpose for us by dying on the cross. God had a purpose for us by creating Jesus to die on the cross and allowing that situation to happen. God had a purpose when it came to Noah and the ark. Nothing is by accident. God has a purpose for you too. He has a purpose for me. And this might be controversial, and so be it. Let it be controversial. You were born the way you were born, and don't change the way you were just because other people say it's politically correct to feel the way you feel. If you feel like being a girl and you're a boy, you can be a girl. No, God made you a girl. If God made you a boy, you're a boy. Don't change. Don't change who you are because someone tells you got to change. And also, you know, another way of purpose is go for your dreams. If you have a dream and someone tells you can't do that, who are they to tell you that? They don't know what God's plan is. Drake doesn't even know what God's plan is. Live on purpose, people. That's going to be the name of my new channel, On Purpose, with Sean Fitzsimmons. And that's me. And once again, inflatable arm-flinging tube, guys. That's my favorite part of the whole video because I just love them. They're so fun. Hate to Great Fridays, and I'm just hoping that you have a great Friday, and we out.